Yo, as that countdown gets like quicker than short. Nevertheless, hey, welcome, welcome to another episode of Off the Dribble, man. Tat, let's go to you, man. How you been, man? You all right? Look like you got something in your mind. Charles, get it off your chest. Tat, get it off your chest.
I just ain't with it today. I ain't in a good mood today.
I seen them Commanders was getting busy earlier.
I ain't in a good mood today. Just short fuse today.
The Commanders was winning, right?
Short fuse today.
And then I think the Eagles ended up winning, but from what I understand, it was a controversial play towards the end of the game.
Oh, it was about 2 or 3 of them.
Was it?
I'm just here today, so I don't get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Hey man, but I guess you got to take something away. The Falcons lost today. Your boy did come in and give him a spark though. I think we got a quarterback controversy up in Atlanta.
Today ain't the day. I don't even want to get on the Falcons fans today.
Oh, Heineke came in getting busy.
That's a hometown kid, man.
Yeah, he came in getting busy, man. So
I mean, he should have been starting. He should have been starting anyway.
Yeah, I think Ritter might be on the bench for a little bit.
Yeah,
what you say, Charles?
So you gonna be on the outskirts?
Yeah, I think so, bro.
They finna get rid of Desmond Ritter.
Well, and in all fairness to him, this kind of like his rookie year, right? So I guess he started 4 games last year, and then however many games this year. So his learning curve is a little different.
What you mean?
Right, I'm saying. So you knew you was going with a rookie quarterback for the most part. Win some, lose some. Tell him, Miss Deborah.
You're right, Miss Deborah. You're absolutely right.
You know how the game is played.
Yeah, I seen your boy have been speaking out. What's the defensive end? Was it Young?
Nah. They just asked him a couple questions, man. That's Jonathan Allen. I mean, he got a good gripe. He tired of losing, but I mean, don't get, man, listen. I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know.
My Rams,
man, you're right.
We got DB issues. We got a young DB pool.
Because y'all got everything issue.
Yeah, we do. I foreseen some of this. This is that's how I feel about the Rams season.
Well, good. The Giants lost.
No, I'm talking about the Rams and the Cowboys.
Man, Cowboy beat them to death.
Hey man, but the Jets won.
Oh, okay.
I just think Kenny got like 3 teams.
Man, that joke like Buffalo,
the Jets, the
Giants. Man,
I mean, So if I had to rank them, I'll put them in ranking order for you. All right, I'll put them in ranking order.
Choose one.
No, I'll put them in ranking order.
Both said bird game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Them man, never mind. I ain't gonna. Man, I'm just
It was in Philly. It was in Philly or
Nah,
DC?
we was at home, man. Man, them
Dang,
jokers.
y'all lost at home.
Yeah, them cheating jokers. I'm tired of football in general. I'm just literally tired of football in general, to be honest with you. AJ and them lost Saturday. I'm getting whooped in fantasy. I mean, football just ain't it for me.
It's a rough year this year, huh?
Man, I'm telling you. But I mean, AJ and them they do get to go to the Optimus Bowl to play in the consolation game, so that's a good thing.
Okay,
But
so they got one more.
yeah, they got one more. They play Saturday, man.
All
Play
right.
Saturday in the stadium and at the MAC.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. I mean, in the consolation game, which is all right, I guess.
You still
But
playing?
huh?
You still playing for something?
Yeah, but they always told me, I mean, consolation or you don't win it all, you're second place loser.
Right. First,
But no, I mean my bad, first place loser.
yeah.
Wasted.
Wait, so what up, brother?
Wait.
So yeah, I don't know, man.
But the transitioning is happening, right? So basketball is underway. We had an NBA game. NBA season started this past week.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
it's a college game on right now. I'm watching
Who playing?
Kansas and Illinois.
No.
And then, Michigan State and who played earlier? Michigan State played somebody earlier. Hey, who was it? I can't remember. I quit. But yeah, so it's basketball season. High school teams have been made. Rankings is popping up all over the place, and projections, and had a good middle school camp yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next up, middle school camp. Hype South Way put it together. Shout out to Way. Shout out to Coach Harnett. Put together a great camp. Seeing a lot of young talent, man. Kids competing. Opportunities. Getting these events.
I tell you this, that's probably one of the most competitive camps that
was.
I think that was one of the most competitive camps. Kids got after it. They competed hard. You know,
there was no blowouts.
wasn't no blowout. I think we had one game going to overtime. Sunday.
Yep.
All the other games were close, came down to the wire. Kids competed hard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some kids that I hadn't seen before. You know, got the eyes on. Wasted got to get his eyes on him. Y'all got to get your eyes on him. Coach Arnett got his eyes on him. So I mean, it's some kids in the area, man, that are pretty good. I tell you that much.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Gary and Alboy.
Yes.
Being out there, coaching and figuring it out and being in the gym, man. So shout out to the whole crew, man.
Middle Georgia family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, it was some good talent, man. It was like you said, it was some surprise pieces, some kids you knew, and then there's some surprise pieces, some new kids to the area. So yeah, the talent in the area is growing, man. Basketball is becoming a staple, younger and younger around here. So it was good to see. It's good to be a part of.
Yeah, good to be a part of, man. And with these middle school kids that are coming up, man. I think a lot more are advanced than years past.
Skill set, yeah.
Skill set, understanding the game a little bit more.
IQ.
that basketball IQ, man, and then ball handling, shot the ball well.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of them shot the ball well. And you rarely, Chess, what's up, brother?
Chess, what up?
And you rarely see a middle schooler that could shoot it consistently well.
Mm-hmm.
But you had some in there that shot the ball consistently well.
And nobody was like even the form, like they're shooting form, right? So
right.
If they wasn't hitting, the form is still there. So nobody's like launching the ball from their hip, trying to get it up there or whatever. And so I know we had 2 or 3 fifth graders in there.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of chess, I know DJ was in there as a fifth grader.
Right.
Had some 6th graders, 7th graders. It was a good, but everybody was competing.
I tell you, I didn't
look overwhelming for nobody to me.
No, and when I say shooting the basketball consistently, I didn't see any bad misses. You know how sometimes you'll see a bad miss within the middle school, age group, or air balls, or shooting the ball off the side of the backboard or something like that.
Right.
I didn't see any bad misses yesterday.
Yeah.
At all. I mean, all of those, and all those was on target.
Yeah. So, and even I would even say this, man, and then we talk about coachability. All of those kids were coachable.
Yes.
Right? All of those kids responded, even if it was something that they weren't used to doing, or maybe not had been seen before, or something along those lines. You kind of giving them instruction on the fly, and they were trying to figure it out. And if they didn't necessarily get it, they were asking questions, which I thought was pretty good. That they were asking questions and making sure they wanted to understand what was being asked of them, and how they can do it. Because even after a play, they would come over and ask you, like, "Well, coach, did you mean this, or was I supposed to do that, or whatever?" So just from that standpoint, man. So competing.
Well, the main thing for me was that they look you in the eyes and say, "Yes, sir," "No, sir."
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the main things for me. And when the kids looking you in the eyes, that means they're paying attention to detail.
Mm-hmm.
They are really in tune to the instruction that you're giving. So like I say, all the kids would look you in the eyes, "Yes, sir," "No, sir." And I even seen when y'all was playing and we were reffing, how the kids respond to y'all, "Yes, sir," "No, sir."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was no yeah, no, and I, and no, it was none of that. It was yes, sir, "No, sir."
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that caught my eye as well.
I think one of the big things that stood out for me was the IQ at that young age. So that's one of the things I was most impressed with. There was a couple kids out there just competing at a high level and making plays on offense and defense, knowing where to be at on defense. That says a lot if you're in the 6th or 7th grade and you already got that piece somewhat figured out. So nothing but kudos to those kids and those parents and coaches that got those kids doing those type of things. So that's what stood out most to me, because sometimes you can go to those middle school camps and it's just everywhere. And shout out to Harnett for doing a good job in actually going over the developmental piece as far as defense, how to play off-ball defense. So we start to see some of that stuff translate when we got to gameplay. So that was refreshing to.
Yeah, he put an emphasis on defense, going over the shell drill.
Yeah.
And it wasn't typical camp basketball in the sense of you didn't see kids trying to ball hog and take crazy bad shots and all that type of stuff. Just kids moving the ball, they understood the plays, they moving their bodies, cutting, moving, all that type of stuff. So it was good stuff, man. Good stuff, good stuff. Happy to be part of it.
Yeah, man. Great event.
Oh yeah.
Happy to see what's coming up.
And just being able to talk to some of those kids. So a lot of those kids is not necessarily in the Houston County area and up in the Bibb County and further on. They've made their middle school teams. So I don't know where Charles went, but
he early tonight.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go. Yeah, they've made their middle school teams already for the most part. So they'll be out there playing and getting it in. So exciting stuff, man. Congratulations to them for that as well. But transitioning over to high school. So again, high school trials was last week for the area. I think teams are locked in now. Maybe 1 or 2 practices have been had. So I know scrimmage games are going to start coming up, and before you know it, regular season is going to be here. Then we got the Hype Stop Hardwood Invitational is going to pop up on us real quick. So it's go time. Tat, what you guys look like over there?
Just putting it together right now. Just making sure everybody's in place, just fine tuning. What Coach Gorman, want to implement this year, and just those things, man. That he wants to do and wants to nail down before the season gets started. But we're gonna be all right as long as we do what we're supposed to do. We are, and coach philosophy is just do what you've been coached to do. And that's the main thing.
Yeah. So exciting stuff, man. I know down here in Houston County again, we'll have a media day on the 11th of November.
Yes, sir.
So looking forward to that, to be able to get in and talk with coaches and players and kind of see what their outlook and expectations are for the season. Charles, me, I always like to put this disclaimer out here. Me and you are not in anybody's gym.
No, we're not. We're not.
No. Are we any type of decision makers?
Zero.
So all we can go off of is what our sons tell us, and it's not a lot.
Get nothing out of that joke. Nothing.
Oh no, he ain't gonna. I know Malik ain't gonna say too much. Cam will talk a little bit, but Malik ain't saying too much.
Yeah, so maybe we're excited and like, hey man, how was practice?
Yeah,
it was straight.
Good first practice. All right, leave it alone.
Yeah. So again, just exciting times, man. Excited. The basketball is coming back around. Seems like it came back around pretty quick, but nevertheless, we're here. And kind of speaking of that, Kyle Sandy put a list out today.
Mm-hmm.
So Kyle Sandy put a list out today of his region.
No, state rankings.
State rankings. Okay.
Preseason rankings.
What is it, Charles?
State preseason rankings.
State rankings for each class.
Each region.
Yeah, for the boys.
For the boys.
Yeah,
I think has he put the girls already, or is the boys?
Yeah, he put the girls out
last week, right?
Yeah, we talked about the girls.
Yeah. So I believe 2 teams in the area. Make sure I'm saying it right, guys. But 2 teams in the area.
4
teams in the area.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know Warner Robins and Southwest made that. Made the list.
Dodge County
classification. Dodge County made the list,
and Macon
County
made the list. So congratulations to all those teams for receiving acknowledgement.
Oh yeah, Dodge County gonna be pretty good. Yeah, we got to see them this summer in June. We seen Dodge County.
Was it at Mercer?
I don't think it was Mercer. It was somewhere else.
Was it at one of the team camps?
Yeah, it's one of the team camps. Might be the college, but they're gonna be pretty good. They coach got them playing real tough.
So
that's a good. Yeah.
So that's exciting stuff, man. Again, like I said, congratulations, Tat. When you see Warner Robins on that list, what does it mean to you all as to receive that acknowledgement, but then also as coaches? Does that make your preparation or anything any different, or mindset or any of that stuff?
Mindset is catch the people in front of you. That's the mindset. Take care of your region first, and take care of everything else when that state tournament comes.
Right.
But the goal is catch everybody in front of you.
Yeah. So does that ever come up in talking with the team?
Nah, man, we don't talk about no coach. Don't talk about no rankings. Coach don't. He. I ain't gonna say he don't care,
Right.
but that ain't his sole purpose. He cares about how he finishes.
Mhm.
That the rankings look good, and appreciate Cal putting us in there, and what I'm saying, and ranking us in this, that, and the other. But his main thing is how he finishes. Um, and didn't finish well last year. So looking to finish a little better this year.
Y'all still got a tough league out there. I know. I want to say it was you all Union Grove on there.
It's
And
right now.
it was
Right now it's 4 teams in our region that are ranked in the top 10 right now.
Really? Okay.
Yes, it's us, Eagles Landing, Dutchtown, and Union Grove.
there you go.
All ranked in the top 10
That's
in 5A. So that tells you how tough how tough our region is. We had 4 teams last year go to I think 14. No, 3 teams went to the Final Four. I want to say Jones, Eagles Landing, and Dutchtown. So you had 3 teams go to the Final Four last year out of the same region.
did you have one go to Elite Eight or maybe Sweet 16? Union Grove was it
Union Grove went to the Elite Eight. I want to say
one of them went to the Elite Eight. I can't remember.
Union Grove ended up going to the Elite Eight. Jones County, Eagles Landing, and Dutchtown went to the Final Four. So that tells you how tough that our region is in basketball. So we just trying to like we say, catch people in front of us. Those teams were in front of us last year, so we got to catch those teams.
Yeah. It's that from and I get to ask you these questions because you're on the show, of course, but like where is it that you guys? I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but just from where you finished last year, what are some things that you guys are looking to do maybe a little differently, or what I'm saying, without giving away the game plan for this year? What are areas that you guys are kind of looking at differently, or is the areas you're just looking for execution to be better?
Leadership. Leadership. Somebody else got to lead besides us.
Right.
Every good team every good championship team has a leader.
So let's stop right there. When you say leadership, I want you to break these down for kids who some people take that word leadership or that saying like, but it's more than just a word, right? It's more than just being action for one day, one game, 1 week, 1 month, and it's a little bit more. But what does that mean when you say leadership? What does that mean to you, Ted?
The leader buys into the system. Once he buys into the system, he leads throughout, leads in practice, he leads on and off the floor. When it's his turn to get that butt chewing, he takes it, no pouting, but he also gives. You got different leaders. You got, like you say, lead by example, vocal leaders. You got all different kind of leaders, but every championship team has a leader. When you look at the teams that went to the Final Four last year, from our region, Dutchtown. Dutchtown, that I don't know his name right now, but their wing number 2.
Oh yeah.
You automatically knew he was their leader. You look at Jones County, you automatically knew that Dathan Harris was the leader. Union Grove, their point guard, number 3, I don't know his name, but automatically when you see things going on within the game, you automatically knew he was their leader. Now, our kids lead in different ways. They lead in their own different way, but when you can look on the floor and pick out and say, all right, that's their leader right there. You know what I'm saying? That one leader who is gonna get on everybody's tail and don't care about nobody getting mad. You can get mad all you want to, this, that, and other, but we're trying to win.
Right.
You look out there on that floor and you see those kids. My bad, Eagles Landing. Kid that went to Mercer. David, I don't know, I forgot David last night. David Thomas. Automatically knew David Thomas was that leader. Was that dog. You automatically knew that. And it wasn't because he was scoring all the points and this, that, and the other. But if something went wrong, he's getting on somebody's tail. And if he turned the ball over, something like that, they get on his tail and he takes it, shake their head, all right, and that's it.
Right.
But we've got to get that one leader that's gonna get on everybody's tail and don't. I'm not saying that our kids care about when they get on the kids' tail they get mad, not like, but I'm saying to get on somebody's tail,
right.
and and that's it. Somebody, everybody can look on the team and say, hey, we following him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's like I said, leadership. We're looking for leadership. Every good championship team has it.
Anything you want to add to that, KP?
No, so when you say leadership, I that word, right? So along with leadership, how does that grow, or how does that connect with building chemistry? Right. So yeah, you got a leader, but I would think that a leader has to be in the trenches, so to speak. Right. It's not I'm gonna show up now, I'm a leader, or I ain't been here, but don't do as I don't. What's that old saying the parents used to say?
Don't do as I do.
Don't do as I do. Do as I say.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. When it should be do as I do.
So
right? If I'm out here and I'm doing everything that y'all doing, and so just building that chemistry, right? Because sometimes it is a point of, because we have a chemistry now, we can have a different type of conversation. My reactions can be different with you, and you know where I'm coming from because we've allowed ourselves to get closer to each other as teammates and as friends, and off the court as well as on the court, right? And I don't think some people understand that. Like Charles was saying, I think the word leader gets thrown around a lot. It's one of those words, one of those buzzwords, right? That people just say it, and it's like, oh, well, he's a leader. But understanding what a leader does and what a leader's responsibility is. So that's my thoughts on that.
And that's why I said leader on and off the court.
Yeah.
That goes a long way.
And I think that goes back, right? So I'm not bad tap, but I think that's a conversation that we've had probably since we've started this podcast, right? Just understanding, like being in the trenches, being there, like what it was for us when we were younger, and coach said they opening the gym up. You better be
right. I tell you this. A lot of, and I always go back to that 2018 team, because everybody looked to Nelson and Kobe. I mean, from the outside, of being that leader.
Because they were probably the more popular.
Yeah, more popular name. But if it wasn't for Jaden Norman or Black, which is Jerron Sanders,
right?
Those two would get on, and I mean, those two would get on everybody. Those were glue guys that made that team what it was.
Right.
And they also did a lot of the dirty work. Champ Dawson was one of those guys as well. But Champ really didn't say a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Champ go out there and he lead by example. Like he go do everything that we ask him to do. Champ's gonna do it to a T. So that's the type of he'll tell you, hey, look, this is what, hey, look at the way, we'll say, look at the way Champ does this.
Right.
And Champ go out and do it. But those two would get up in Joker's face and be like, hey, we this is what's going on.
Yeah.
And when it was their turn, they took it. But like I say, those type guys like that, and they were not in the forefront.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody come see Nelson, Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Those guys. But those guys will leave. Keyshawn Hauser, Scooter, even Scooter, Trayvon Williams, after those guys graduated. Scooter, if y'all know Trayvon, he didn't say he ain't outspoken, but he was a leader. He gonna get on them jokers' tail because he know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? So
holding each other accountable.
Hold each other accountable and not taking everything personal.
Right.
And thinking this is a personal attack, man. People they want to win.
So let me ask you this, Stat, because we are dealing with high school kids, right? So we are dealing with 14 to 18, 19-year-olds, right?
Yeah, yes.
So some of those things have to be a learned behavior as well, right? But where does that start? You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of that starts when you're young.
Mm-hmm.
Rec ball. If you ain't being held accountable there and they just kind of let you go through the motion, then translate to middle school. Doing the middle school, when you get to high school, it's hard to break.
So
right.
let me ask this, and this is for if you're a coach out there listening as well. I want to coach this. I know Tad is a coach, but I want some other coaches' opinions. Does coaches often empower based on the grade or upperclassmen, lower, only upperclassmen can be that leader, right? In theory, they should be, right? But does a coach only look to empower your juniors and seniors to be leaders, or can a junior be a leader over the senior or sophomore?
Yes, I think so. Coach Martin says it all the time during football season. A leader is not appointed.
A leader's a leader.
A leader's a leader. A leader ain't appointed.
It's not, but there's a such thing as empowering someone to do so, right? You can have someone with all the attributes of it, but that coach is still responsible for empowering that player to be who he is naturally. Right. So
I got you, because some people do look at upperclassmen, right? Because you've got more experience, or you got certain things that just come with time that a coach may look to you and maybe want you to be a leader.
But
if it ain't in you, it ain't in you.
I tell you this, Marquez Callaway was a leader when he stepped on the floor as a freshman.
That kid did that kid.
No.
You're right. Yeah.
No. A leader is a leader.
You're right. A
leader is a leader.
And that's why he is where he is today.
Right. A leader is a leader. That kid was a leader the moment he stepped on the floor as a ninth grader. As a freshman, he came in and started at point guard for us when he was a freshman. And those seniors and juniors that was there, he led. I tell you this, that was his freshman year was the first year that we went to the state playoffs. Now we went to Effingham and got beat by 100 almost. We did, but that propelled us to that run.
Yeah.
From 2012, 13 to whatever the year was. 2021, whatever, 2020, whenever it was. That leadership from that propelled us right there. He came in and he led, and he led vocally and led by example.
And I know we may have already covered this, but I'm gonna backtrack a little bit and just what are you guys and even viewers, if y'all want to chime in, what are the intangibles of a leader?
What does that coach look like?
Are you asking me?
It's an open-ended question. What is that? What is the intangibles of a leader, right? In the sports world or just in general, what are those things that you have to have to be a leader?
I think this too, right? So I look at the coaches, right? Because not just coaches, but this could be you could use this example in the workplace. It doesn't matter, right? I'm going to leverage what you do well, right? Some of those intangibles, I'm going to leverage what you do well and try to put you in a position to empower you to keep doing those things well and get that team to gel the best way possible, right? I think that's the best way to grow a self-led team by leveraging. You might have to that point. There's many different ways to lead, but you got to leverage that and empower that for each of those players. Those players have got to take ownership of it, right? You got to take ownership of it, right? If your coach is putting you in that position, take ownership of it and do it. Because I think another piece to it, I think you was kind of going that way, KP, was it starts. It's not just when the season starts, right? It is the open runs or the workouts, the whatever. You know what I'm saying? You making sure, hey, if you ain't there, I'm making sure you ain't there. Or you there, right? I'm calling you, da 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 da, whatever the case may be.
Right.
Hey, where you at? Hey, we this, and I'm constantly sharing that vision. Coach is sharing his vision with me. I'm sharing my vision with my teammates, saying, hey, this is the goal. Constantly reminder, this is the goal. Hey, we trying to win a region championship, a state champion, whatever the case, whatever that goal coach has shared with you. You should be continually sharing that vision and reminding your teammates of that.
Yeah.
But
Okay. So in you guys' opinion, can somebody that's on the bench, right, primarily, can they be a leader?
Yeah.
Yes. Like I just said, Black didn't start.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't start.
He didn't start, but I'm saying like primarily don't get a lot of playing time.
I think so.
I think so. I think because whenever time you're gonna get better is at practice, right?
Right.
There you go. Right. When you think they're gonna lead in practice.
And I think that's where it starts too, right? Taking a 13, 14 team on the championship.
DJ Stern, I'll tell you this. Me and Coach Garman had this conversation, and we strongly disagreed. I'm taking the championship team, but I'm taking that championship team. But the best team was the 2015-16 team. That was the best team we ever had. But we didn't win. It lost in the Sweet 16 to Southwest Cal. So to answer your question, I'm taking that championship team.
KP, what team you take? Well, whole team you take, KP? I think I'll be honest. From when I've been here, if I misspeak, but although the last one I remember is the 19. That was the Sloan kid. That's the last time that's when they won region, right? They won region, and I think they had made it to the Sweet 16. Got put out. That's the last time I remember. Now there may be a team that went farther than that in the early 2000s.
Prior to, yeah.
but that's the.
I don't know. I can go back a little further than y'all, but Coach Buddy and them was pretty good.
I think they did say that was the first group that went to the Elite Eight, maybe.
Yeah, Coach Buddy and them was that team that Coach Buddy was on was real good as well. But yeah, that
23 throws.
yeah.
That might be. Is that
Yeah.
TJ Grant? No, that wasn't it. That was 22.
Yeah, I think the last one that we could probably speak to, Charles, would be that team, that one region.
What's the last one?
We've had some good teams. We had some good teams over the years. Now I can't say that. But that
with those teams, they all had
a leader
that you could point out and be like, "Yep, this is the leader of these squads."
That whole run from 2012-13 to 2000 and like I said 2021, they all had a leader.
Right.
They all had that one leader. But that 2013-14 team is a special team, man. I'll tell you, we played against some guys that year. Couple guys played against with Jakini Gant out of Effingham. I don't know if y'all remember him. If you don't, look him up. That's the kid that we played out of. It was Mr. Georgia that year. What's up, John?
Yeah, brother.
It was Mr. Georgia that year. I know y'all know Montez Sweat that played for the Mount Washington right now.
Mm-hmm.
He played at Stevenson. Played against them in the semifinals down in Fort Valley. Ended up beating them, and then ran into that old goat up in that was at Miller Grove. Coach White.
Coach White
put it on us in the championship game, man. So, but he taught us a lot that night too. But we ended up getting that get back that next year though.
So let me ask this question, and we just gonna and we'll talk a little. Maybe we'll spread it out or expand it out. What team? And I won't say this year. I would say what team over the next 2 years or program in the county. We're just speaking to the county. You think may surprise?
In the next 2 years?
In the next 2 years, we'll go next 2 years.
Oh,
I know what team I'm gonna say.
Well, I mean, I can't go against us.
Yeah.
I can't go against us.
But we can't. All right.
Here's the thing, Charles. I think the way Charles worded the question though was perfect, right? You guys are a staple. You see what I'm saying? When people think of this area, they think of Warner Robins High School.
Warner Robins High School basketball.
And that's based on you guys' success, which is, you know what I'm saying, granted, right? Winning a state championship, the success you've been able to sustain, all of those things, right? Kids that y'all been able to move on to the next level, all of those things. So this area right here, been to many places in Atlanta, camps, whatnot, whatever the case may be. And the question is, everybody just assumes everybody plays for Warner Robins High School.
Yeah, they do that.
Right? So when I say that, and that's where that conversation comes from. That's the name that rings out, right?
Yeah.
So I think the way that Charles said it was, not going against y'all, but this which will. And I would even say this based on, and that's going to be based on players. That's going to be based on pipeline. That's going to be based on coaches. Because I think Perry has a heck of a coach out there.
They do, man, and the kid I think that won overall MVP, the Thomas kid.
Go to Perry.
He's go to Perry. So Perry got some kids. They got some kids coming, middle school wise.
And they got some kids. Yeah, they got kids in the pipeline.
Yeah.
But again, me personally, I got to go with the mighty Hoko Bears. And I got friends in Perry. I was talking to people from Perry yesterday, man. We have real live conversations, and those are my guys. A salute, shout out, man, and we see each other. It's all love,
Yeah,
but
y'all got.
they understand the competitiveness as well.
Right. Y'all got. I mean, and y'all got some kids over there that are coming, as well. Veterans got a couple kids, that are coming as well. I mean,
I think it's spread out through the, and I think what preempted this for me, what preempted this question was actually the middle school camp, right?
Yeah.
So we kind of got to see inside, early.
Well, it was some sizing up yesterday.
Yeah.
I can
sizing up yesterday.
I can tell you this.
And Macon got a lot going on.
They do.
You that.
So that's why I said we probably gonna expand this question here in a little bit.
Hey, so I know Wasey over there rubbing his hands somewhere because hey, Macon got a lot going on too, man. So I'm like, okay,
I'll say this.
Go to.
It's a kid that I seen yesterday, about 6'4", right now.
Oh yeah.
In the eighth grade. Eighth grade. In the eighth grade. 6'4", nice size. 6'4", probably what y'all say, about 165, 170.
170.
Yeah. Right now, if that kid develops with his back to the basket,
yes.
Oh my goodness, man. I'll tell you this. That kid's gonna be special. That kid's gonna be special, man. If he buckle down and start, learning to play with his back to the basket, because he can finish around the rim, got a nice soft touch, rebounds the basketball, understands the game.
Yeah.
But I tell you, he was one that really caught my eye yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Juju and Boogie and King and Guru, all those kids, you
BP looked pretty good yesterday.
BP looked good, but you expect that out of those, because we see those kids all the time.
Yeah.
So you kind of expect that out of them, but that kid, man, a couple of guards, man, and this kid, I don't know his name. Wasted might know his name, but he was
Quinn, the sixth grader.
Yes, him. It was him, and then it was the smallest kid out there, but he was one of the toughest out there as well.
That's Lil Quentin.
Now, and I know Lil Quentin. I know who you was talking about, but there's another kid too.
So, and I was talking to Ward about
this. I know DJ was out there getting busy.
Yeah, DJ was getting busy.
DJ
Chester,
yes. Oh, yeah. Hey, like, let me tell you something about DJ yesterday real quick. DJ walks up to me yesterday and says, "What's up, coach?" No, he said, "What's up?" I said, "What's up, man?" And I said, "Man, you know me?" He was like, "Nah." And I was like, "I know you." I said, "So you come up speaking to me, you don't know me." He was like, "I've seen you before, but I don't know." I'm like, "DJ, Coach Tax." "Oh, all right, that is you." I said, "Yeah, that's me." DJ funny now, but I tell you, he plays hard. He plays extremely hard,
and he don't back
and ain't scared either. No.
He's scared of nothing, man.
I ain't scared of nothing.
Yeah. So
Chess, man.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, Chess, man. Whatever you doing, keep doing it, bro. Because he's on the right track. He's definitely on the right track. Keep doing what you're doing with him.
Yeah.
But I do have another question for y'all, and I probably already know the answer to that. So you, both of you guys have coached a lot of basketball, right? We all have. Do you think it's more important, and we'll talk about the difference of the two as well. Do you think it's more important to have a kid that knows how to win versus a kid that just can hoop? It's a difference to me.
Say that.
One more time.
That's part broke up.
Yeah. So is it which would you rather have? A kid that knows how to win or a team full of hoopers, right? Because it's different for me. Or a player that just can hoop. Like he can hoop. He can go get a bucket. He understands the game versus a kid that understands how to win a game.
At what level?
We talking
Yeah.
high school. We talking high school.
So you would hope that if you had a team full of hoopers, you would have a kid in there that knows how to.
So we won't say a team full of hoopers. A kid. We're gonna break it down to a kid that can hoop versus a kid that knows how to win. Which do you take?
I want that kid. I want that kid that knows how to win, because that kid that knows how to win gonna take that charge at the end of the game versus that hooper who's gonna get out of the way.
Yeah, and so I don't know, right? So and the reason I say that, and I'm not trying to deflect from the question, but in today's day and age, right? Is it more important to win, or is it more important to be known as a hooper? And the kids are
Good point. Good point.
So,
But guess what that's being taught at now?
Oh, 100%. I got you.
Outside of the parameters of the gym.
Correct.
Right. So let's talk about what's the difference between a player. That kind of touched on it, right? About a player who knows how to win. He gonna take that charge. He or she's
gonna make winning plays.
Gonna make the winning play.
Hey, but I'm trying to get my highlight tape right, brother. So even if we don't win, I gotta win.
And that hold that we gonna come back to you, brother. I promise we're gonna come back to you. That is a great question. What'd you just say, Kenny? Because I'm
right. So I'm like, so if that kid doesn't value winning as a team and it's more individualized, right? So as long as I can go out here and hoop and put together a great highlight tape, or my huddle is popping, and I can hopefully send that to college coaches to get me looked at. You see what I'm saying? But again, if you are fortunate to get to that next level, those coaches want winners. Those coaches want kids that's going to buy into whatever program for the most part to help win.
That's what I was looking for right there. What do coaches recruit?
Winners.
Right.
But they do.
It's that angle of how do I get there, right? So some kids are like, well, I got to get there this way. So I'm putting individual success over team success.
And there's a lot of that, and it is a lot of that. It is a lot of that going on. But that's where that leader comes in at. That leader comes in to fuse all that. That leader comes in and say, "Hey, we ain't having that."
Right. So your leader, your leader has to have a winner mindset. It can't be
exactly. Your leader's got to be one of the bought in jokers in your system. That leader's got to be bought in next to the coach, and that ain't being the coach's pet or nothing like that. But he knows what the coach wants. He's bought into what the coach is asking everybody on the team to do. He's gonna do it and lead doing it, but he also gonna hold everybody else accountable of doing it as well.
So I tell my kids this, man. So I even tell my wife this one day. Say she had a bad day at work. Like, you know what? Today's a new day, right? Go win the day. Right? If we take that mindset, go win the day.
Hey, Charles is giving pep talks in the morning.
Hey, man, when you a coach, bro. I can't turn it off.
Charles said, "Go win the day."
Yeah, go win the day. It sounds corny, right?
No, it ain't. No, it's not corny.
This is the way you said it. I can picture you telling Monique, "Hey,
yeah,
the breakfast table. Hey, let's have a better day than yesterday."
Hey, go win the day.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say it no more.
yeah, my eggs was hard yesterday.
Yeah, go win today. My head better not be hard tomorrow, but go win today.
Y'all gonna have
Yeah,
to
yeah. Hey, next time you do that, let me know how it work out for you.
Started all kind of shaky.
Yeah, let me know how that work out for you.
she ain't gonna cook no eggs. Go tell me, go win today.
Yeah, go win it. Nah, she gonna tell you to go. She gonna tell you to go to Wendy's today. Not go win today. Go to Wendy's today.
I know we can off track, y'all, but it's the
You right.
but it's the truth, though, right?
You right.
Oh man, y'all got me crying over here, man.
But man, what did Abe say, man?
Oh, bro.
Man, put Abe over there.
Oh, man. I gotta catch my breath before I click.
Man, say go win today. Yeah, all right, go win today. yeah, try that. Try that if you want to.
But that's old Coach G saying. I ain't gonna lie. I tell people that go win. I mean to go there with it, babe. I'm sorry.
That's what you tell the kids, right?
Yeah, don't put me on the couch.
Yeah. There you go. Fix it up. Go win today. Yeah, I ain't gonna try to use that, my boy.
Nah. If you do, don't tell nobody.
No. I ain't trying that. Kenny, you gonna try it?
I might. Charles, you a bit.
Man, please. Yeah, okay. I'm sure Erica listening. Erica, you heard Kenny say he gonna tell you go win today if them eggs hard.
Today. So I don't eat eggs, but hey, this bacon ain't as crispy as I like it now.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir. Miss Erica, you hear that, don't you? Please, Miss Erica, chime in.
This orange juice got too much pulp in it now. Well, come on now.
So you like your orange juice, no pulp?
Go back to Walmart.
Yeah, go back to Walmart yourself.
Hey, we ain't rocking right now. We all right.
So you done got us off track, man.
All off track, bro.
Man, what Abe said?
Man, that's why I love this show, man. I love it.
Go to Butts.
I'll get you all screwed, boy. Yeah, Butts, you right. Butts, you are absolutely right. It ain't gonna be because of no basketball injury either. Ain't gonna be no basketball injury either.
Come on now, tighten up.
Tighten up. All
right. Let's get back. We're gonna lay that,
man.
Let's get to Abe question. I done took us somewhere. Or House of County players at a disadvantage when it comes to basketball. 7th grade. And not starting in January once they get to play. So technically only able to play 6 weeks of basketball compared to other counties in Georgia. Because of this stunts.
Oh.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Malik.
Charles. Well, how be?
It wasn't in that context though about eggs. It wasn't in that context. That was a joke.
I'll be Charles. I hear you then, boy.
Hey. Charles giving out game plans.
He ain't lying.
It was not in that context, people.
Hey.
But yes, I do say
Miss Monique said motivated her.
Yeah, no, man.
AJ,
look,
go win tomorrow.
I'm just gonna tell y'all like this. I'm the CEO of Team Plumbers. So if I say it, I say it.
AJ looked at me and rolled his eye, kept looking at the iPad. Man looked at me, rolled his eye, kept looking at the iPad.
What KP tell you the other day? Say it with your chest, then.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah.
I see it work with you. I see it work for you.
I broke that down for y'all before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get to Abe's question.
My bad.
We're gonna keep moving.
Golly,
I'll
boy.
be honest with you. To answer, I'm gonna give my I want to give my take on this.
Leave the question up, Charles.
Yeah, I'll leave the question. For me, I would say no, right? Just for the simple fact, would it be nice if they played sixth grade? There's still an outlet with rec basketball. People will say rec ball is not, and it's not, right? It's not as competitive. But I don't think kids are the kids that are actually into hooping and trying to get going, and they're seeking out other opportunities outside of middle school basketball, right? Middle school basketball is not the only avenue to go play basketball at another level for fifth, sixth, and seventh grade.
Right.
So if I would even venture to say, if you wait till sixth grade or seventh grade, unless you're your first time playing organized ball, that you're probably behind. I would venture to say that would be more of an issue, and we probably see that more than anything, because you have some kids. We'll take Chess Son. They've been playing basketball since third, fourth grade, and they have 3-4 years experience. They understand what a 2-3 zone is. They understand how to move in man, right? They understand. You can give them instructions on the fly, and they know what cuts are, right? They still learning. They still developing. They may not know everything, but they have a foundation. So I would say if they're not playing some type of organized basketball consistent before then, that's the problem, right? I don't think it's middle school basketball. People want to put a lot on middle school, but because the reality is it's only 6 weeks. There's only so much fundamental and developmental things you can get that you can teach them in a short time frame. Right? Even a middle school coach. I need you as a middle school coach. You need to be coming here knowing how to dribble, right? Knowing how to make a right left hand layup, right? You may not understand all the integral parts of a defense. That's fine, but there's certain things I need you to be able to do when you come in the middle school. That's my take.
Yeah, no, Charles, and I 100% agree with you. I think the only disadvantage of starting in January and only have 6 weeks is the development/learning aspect of it. Right? Like you said, if you have more time, you can teach more, and you have more time to see it kind of come to fruition. But based on it being a 6-week season or whatever the case may be, kids that come in that have been playing, that have been seeking out those opportunities, they're going to have the advantage.
Yep.
Right. And so you're getting a taste of school ball. The other side of that, you can play. Oh, tap.
Yeah, that was that's my bad, man. I press it, but my bad, man. I go ahead, man.
Just real quick, the other side of that, right? So you can play basketball for a long time, but if you're doing it the wrong way, all you're doing is reinforcing bad habits. So yeah, for my own personal reasons, would I like to see the season longer? 100%, but I get it, and I couldn't agree with Charles more, just from the standpoint of him saying if you're gonna, those kids that really are seeking basketball and want to be in that mix, you're seeking other opportunities, whether that's playing travel ball, going to camps, going to training, whatever the case may be. So the middle school season doesn't really hinder you in that aspect.
Being not being able to play it till 7th grade. Me personally, I've always, with that middle school gap, you got to think now. It's and I know a lot of people don't believe it, but it's a big difference with middle school. The kid that's playing 6th grade to 8th grade. It's a huge difference. You got some kids that are ready. You got some kids that can make that jump. But if you talking about putting the average 6th grader playing 7th grade basketball, he probably ain't gonna make the team.
That's a good point. You probably won't have maybe 2, maybe 3. It ain't gonna be
It ain't gonna be a whole lot. So I think 6th graders being able to to play rec ball one more year before they get to play in the seventh grade. I think it's a good thing. But then you get a kid that plays sixth grade, but when he goes to the travel circuit, man, he playing against 7th and 8th graders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and because a lot of people look at that age, and you might have a young 7th grader. You might have a young 7th grader, and he's the same age as his 6th grader, but him playing that 7th grade season, he's 9 times out of 10 to the average 6th grader, he's gonna be that much more advanced than that 6th grader, with them being the same age. So yeah, when you say 12 and under, 13 and under, yeah, he might be a 12-year-old 7th grader playing again. But once he goes and plays with those 12-year-old 6th graders, he's gonna be a little bit more, if not that much more better than they are.
Right.
Just for him playing with, being in the 7th grade, playing in the 7th grade. So to my point is 6th graders, I think they need that extra year in rec ball, coming out of 9 and 10-year-old basketball. The year before that.
And I'm just thinking, I've probably seen the years I've been watching. There's probably, like I said, probably 2 or 3 kids that could have played up to 7th grade. And they'd have been fine. Right? It's not. I can't think of a point where it was a team full of 6th graders playing. It's not that many.
Right.
It's a select few.
I think Abe had another question.
Are you seeing any deficiency once they get to the high school level?
Based
on not playing 6th grade?
I think you're gonna see the same. I think it gets. I think you can say the same thing for a 9th grader to a 12th grader, but you can say the same thing for a 9th grader to a senior. But you got some 9th graders that are ready to play, like some of the 6th graders are ready to play, and that's why we have that 9th grade level, so they ain't going straight to varsity.
The only deficiency I see is size,
strength.
No. I'm keeping it to G, right? If I'm keeping it to G, I'm gonna tell you the only difference I honestly see is Warner Robins or Houston County as a whole, Warner Robins as a whole, having multiple kids on the bench that's over 6'5", 6'6". That's the only, right? So well, I say that to say, because I'm kind of, if I'm reading this question, right, and it's talking about his next question is compared to Metro Atlanta. As compared to Metro Atlanta,
hey, put that up.
That is definitely 100. Big difference between 6th grader and 8th grader. Appreciate the response. I see it more on the girls' side compared to Metro Atlanta. It's like night and day. Why is it only 6 weeks compared to other counties? That's crazy. So I would say, if you, and we'll take last year. We can take any year. Right? Like Tat said, they're in the tough division. Dutchtown had 6'8", 6'7", 6'5", 6'6", right? You give Warner Robins or Jones County a 6'8", 6'5", 6'6", it may look a little different. So I think it's size.
Well, for the record, Warner Robins ain't never had a 6'8". Warner Robins ain't never had a 6'7".
Working with what you got, I get it.
Warner Robins has always had 6'4", 6'3", 6, maybe 6'5". That's about it.
But I think that's the difference, right? It's size. From what I
mean, compared to veterans had a 6'10" over there before. Had a Josh Linder 6'9", Aaron Jones, 6'10", 6'6", T.J. Grant, Daniel Northern over the House of County, 6'9", 6'9". David was about 6'7", 6'6". Who else? Northside, Jordan.
Oh yeah, Jordan went to Fort Valley.
Yes, Jordan. Man,
Jordan,
my
Northside.
cousin. Yeah, at Northside, 6'10". Northside got probably a kid over there that's about 6'6" right now. I mean, they've had.
Who's the other kid over there? Golly, what's his name?
Yeah, but those are spread out years, right? But I'm talking about consistent.
Consistently. I mean, Perry had 6'6". Trey Smith down there 6'5", 6'6". Al Thornton 6'8". I mean, just kids just graduated. Antonio 6'6". I forgot the other kid, Jalen Elk was 6'4". I mean, everybody's in the county that had big kids. Except for us. I say that. So our biggest kid has probably been Isaiah, 6'6". Jamel Dillard. Jamel was about 6'5", 6'6". That's it.
So that's the biggest thing. We might have some size coming.
I mean, y'all got stuff. Oh Lord.
What'd you say, Charles?
Charles said y'all might have some size coming. hey, I mean,
I'm keeping it.
I know what he's talking about.
but you got to be honest. You got to be honest. You have to be honest in this day and age.
I said it on the last show. We probably got some size coming.
Yeah, but I mean, and that's true. Kids right now that are in place to be what they at in high school, 9 times out of 10. I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10. I say 6 times out of 10. I ain't gonna be there when it's time to hit that 9th grade.
That's true too.
That's true.
That's a good point.
So,
That's true.
That is true.
In this day and age,
Kids moving and grooving. As
they sliding and jiving.
Oh. So KP, this brings up to a discussion that we had at the camp about the moving and grooving and juving.
What do you say? Sliding and glide?
Sliding and jiving. Sliding and jiving.
So let's talk about sliding and jiving, right?
Talk about it.
So KP brought up a good point. I think for the 24-25 and beyond.
Oh yeah, with the new portal rules, so to speak, the college level.
Oh, they about to hit it, you know.
Who AJ and Kayla?
AJ and Moore about to hit it, you know. Y'all go ahead. Y'all hear some fun. Y'all just tuning up.
So Ty, have you heard this about the starting in 25, right? This is next year, 25. Is it 25, Charles?
24,
25. Freshmen coming in. Colleges are now on the hook for their scholarship if they go in the portal until they get picked up.
They can sit and wait.
Yes. So now I go to a school. The school ain't work out. I jump in the portal. That college cannot go replace me until somebody else picks me up. So as long as I'm in that portal, right, they have to honor the scholarship that they extended to me.
So basically, they finna stop these colleges from running these kids off.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So if it's anything, if it's, you get in trouble or something along those lines, so it's stipulations.
Yeah,
but it's also, but if it's purely basketball, athletic reasons, nah. So that's going to make it that much harder, again, for kids to get opportunities, I believe. And I think it goes back to what we talked about initially with leadership and all of those things. Now coaches are really going to do their homework and fine tune and look at it from a different aspect. Because now when they get a kid or when they go after a kid, they got to make sure this kid is who they want.
The right kid.
Yeah.
Skill set and mindset. So I guess my question is this. I have a question, right?
Mhm.
It definitely will.
Because recruiting is already crazy.
Yeah, so it's gonna make it that much crazier, I think.
So I got a question. All right. So would you if you're, I mean, it's a question for a college coach out there that y'all trying. Is it when a college coach look at a kid they're trying to recruit, right? Does it become a thing to look at a kid to see how many times they transfer high schools or jumped around on AAU circuit or from team to team? You think that becomes important?
Some look at that. I think some look at that.
So I heard last week I was on a call.
Oh,
Go ahead.
That a kid had transferred in high school 4 different times.
Mm-hmm.
Transferred 4 times in 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So each year they were at a different high school, and the sole reason for this was based on athletics.
But said they look at that all the time. So that, their eyes may become a little bit more stringent than on that these upcoming years.
That's loyalty.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And why didn't it work, huh?
You say you was on the call and you ain't finished.
Yeah, my bad.
I was on a call, and that's what they brought that up on the call. That it was they know of a kid that transferred, or multiple kids that transferred 4 times in 4 years, based on
they went in Hudson County.
Oh no, they were in
No, sir. They went in Hudson County.
They were up north.
They had to be. They went in Hudson County.
Yeah, they were up north. But just the fact of in a 4-year span, right? Your high school years, you're at a different high school every year.
You can't transfer elementary school here in Hudson County.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
But you can't transfer elementary school.
Well, that a kid
that you would transfer 4 years in 4 years of high school.
Yeah, 4 years.
I mean, that's the day and age. But you have to, sometimes you got to realize who's involved. If you got a parent that ain't happy, boom, we gone. If the kid come home and tell the parent, hey, well, I don't like coach or coach don't like me and I ain't starting and this, that, and the other, boom, he gone. Go to the next school, same thing. Boom, they gone.
And coach, for y'all that don't know Coach Butts, he's been doing this for an extremely long time and has helped numerous of kids get to the next level with college basketball. Team
Georgia Magic. Yes, head honcho himself.
So he said that's right. If a kid transfers or switches teams several times, coaches are starting to look at the common denominator, which is the kid. It only makes
exactly.
Yep.
So,
and trust me, Coach Bud's been on those calls long before any of us have.
Yep.
So he's seen it firsthand as well.
So do your homework. Do your homework early. That's all I can say. So, and if you're a kid that stayed 4 years at a high school or travel team, whatever the case may be, maybe you put that on your recruitment resume. They say something about you.
Well, I guess the thing is, right? Yeah, every situation ain't the best situation or don't fit you or whatever. So if you are or you feel that you need to transfer, okay, again, do what you got to do. But make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Make sure you're doing it for the right reasons.
I ain't getting into that because I ain't getting into that. I ain't got this.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting back into it.
I ain't getting into it because
last week.
Next thing you know, y'all heard what Tat said.
So to clarify, to summarize the messages, do your homework, and coaches are starting to look at those things as they move forward with the changes, with the changes,
NCAA changes.
NCAA changes with the transfer.
That's
I'm,
coming.
But they already been looking at it.
I'm glad somebody else chimed in and said it, because I mean, I hate for they just saying that. Oh, okay.
No, it's coming down the fight, man. So if you're doing your research, if you're where you're supposed to be at, and you're in tune with you'll start hearing it more and more. But yeah, it's a thing that's happening, as they say.
Yeah, as they say.
Great info. Put out there for these young
So they're gonna start piecing things together, because again, the opportunities for high school kids are gonna get even more tougher now.
people.
Yeah, even more tougher. So we just wanted to share that piece. Good to bring that up, Charles. I wasn't sure what you was going with. We had a lot of conversations yesterday.
Yeah, we did. The conversation went kind of wild the last 30 minutes too. So I see where you be.
You started that too, Charles.
I did. Guilty as charged.
Charles said,
Man.
his eggs better be right.
Man, have y'all heard any more on the NIL? Oh Lord.
There you go. There
There you go.
you go.
I'm trying to give you a great segue.
Yeah. The NIL.
Yeah.
I have not heard anything on NIL, so I'm still waiting to hear of any kids in the state, whatever sport, to take advantage of. I haven't heard it.
I ain't heard
Football kid, right? Quarterback.
what that kid at Carrollton.
Yeah, Carrollton.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, him.
What do he do? What
I
happened?
mean,
I was
Well,
supposed
the
to get
NIL deal.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody from around here got there yet, Adam.
I hadn't heard it.
That I heard of.
You know, I'll just I ain't know.
You never know. Hot off the press.
I heard that, man.
Then what? Or what?
I heard nothing, man. I heard nothing.
I was just asking, man. I ain't know. I ain't do. Listen, I ain't know.
No, I don't know. I like I said, I haven't heard anything. So, but if you do, get your money.
But
Uncle Sam too now. But yeah, me same way, but hey, but same way, but
Hey,
man.
Charles, let's do this, Charles. We got a couple minutes. Hey, why don't you get everybody out there listening to the pep talk for the week?
a pep talk for the week.
So,
But
but
man, look.
But don't. Hey, but that's why I said no. I'm staying completely out of that, man. I'm just.
I think.
Chilling.
Yeah, we out of that. I think we should have a new segment.
What?
Motivational
Help
corner.
talk. Motivational corner, Charles. Get your Barry White voice on and give us some motivation to speak here at the 124 mark. Hour 24 mark.
It's hour 20. Let me see what I can Google real fast.
Google. Win tomorrow, man.
Yeah, this got to come from the heart, man.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that, man. Somebody got to be going through something or something like that.
There's somebody out there going through something, Charles.
Yeah, but it's got to be a genuine conversation.
Give a motivational to the young men and young women who may not have made their high school squads this year.
Ooh, he just gonna put me on the spot. Y'all work hard. I would say work hard, continue to work. We're gonna transition. Thanks for all the help.
Wasted saved, Charles.
Wasted just saved you.
Yeah. Because I got
You just saved that joker.
Saved him.
Wasted saved you now.
Water as
well. Hey, Wasted, appreciate you, man, for having us, man. You know, these jokers here so crazy. But appreciate you having us, man. We don't mind, getting in and helping, man, wherever we can, try to move this thing forward as well.
Doing whatever, always, whatever you need, man. You already know. Again, and Waste, hopefully you were listening earlier when we talked about it, man. It was a good camp, good opportunity to see some young talent in the area. Kids competed hard, very attentive, ready to go. I know you were able to, put your eyes on some new kids. And so it was good stuff, man. It was good stuff. We appreciate you, brother.
No, buts.
NIL checks.
we listen. my NIL portion go to AJ.
Ain't lying.
AJ foot growing.
Yeah, ain't no check cutting.
No. See, AJ foot growing. And he didn't start to eat a little more. I mean, more grocery shopping.
Facts. That's what mine go, grocery.
Oh yeah, but no, good stuff, man. Good stuff. We do have a couple of important things we want to kind of hit on real quick. So over the last I don't know, 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months.
6 months, man. We had a couple of losses, man. In the basketball family. That we want to kind of acknowledge and talk about real quick, man. So first, Devin Butts, great kid, high motor basketball guy, but better, even more than that, a better person. We want to just kind of, give our condolences. Passed away way too early. Charles, you got that picture? And I didn't really get a chance to know Devin too personal, just from him being on the show with Coach Butts a couple of times and kind of talking to him and just understanding his insight, but just the things that he was able to accomplish and able to do, man. We just want to salute him and his dad and his mom and the whole family. And make sure that we give our thoughts and condolences and continue to keep the family in our prayers and thoughts. Tat, I know you had a real personal relationship with Devin. Talk about it a little bit.
I did, man, and with Coach Butts as well. Man, I can tell you, I've been knowing Coach Butts and Coach. I would say Coach Devin, but Devin since they've been about. Since Devin was about 7, 8 years old playing with the Bearcats. That's how far me and Coach Butt goes back. Rec ball, competing in rec ball. Coach Butts was coaching the Bearcats. And I forgot what team I was coaching back then, but just been knowing them for the long amount of years, man. And I've always text Devin every so often, and I mean Coach Butts will tell you I text him so often, just checking to see how he's doing, man. And man, Devin is just like one of my basketball kids that I always call my own. He was just as well as one of my own, as we say, man. And like I say, he's a big loss to our family, to our basketball community, family. Coach Butts, I text him every so often, man. See how he's doing. Him and Tasha and everything, man. And like I say, man, it's a big loss for us. And Devin was a great kid. Great kid. Yes, always. And when I talk about yes sir, no sir, without talking about the kids with the camp, that's always what you got out of them. Always smile. And just let Coach Butt and I always tell Coach Butt, man, we got you in our thoughts and prayers. Y'all are always with us every day. And whenever you need us, man, just give us a call.
Definitely that. Definitely that. And being able to talk to Coach Bus, like I said, his family's they dealing with it. That's a heck of a thing to deal with. But staying positive, moving forward, and Coach is still out there helping kids and doing what he can to make these young people's lives better. Right. So, and I know he has some things planned as far as Team Georgia Magic and what they're kind of going to do and transition into and all that good stuff. And again, our thoughts and prayers continue to stay with you, Coach, and whatever you need from us. Like Tat said, just hit us. We only a phone call, text, or whatever away.
No, I'm gonna tell you, man, Coach, that Joker, man, that's a strong Joker right there now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you now to and you never know people's state of mind. And I always try to tell them, like, Coach, I mean, I can't tell you I know how you feel, but we here.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the main thing, man. Just tough, but as long as we try to help them get through it, we will continue to help them get through it. He's done so much for this area as well. Coach Butts has put so many kids, Spartans. That's what it was, the Spartans.
Mm-hmm.
Badcats and Spartans. Thank you, Pooh. But man, Coach Butts has done so much for this middle Georgia area, man. It's I tell you, man, it's just a blessing, man. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. And then, unfortunately, we have to transition to another loss that we had in the basketball community last week. Coach Tasha Butts, Millersville legend, WNBA, Tennessee Vol, just got a head coaching position over at Georgetown.
Mm-hmm.
At Georgia Tech, doing some great things. She unfortunately passed away last week. So again, it's another thing of sending our condolences, sending our thoughts out to the basketball community, to the people that she affected, that she helped along the way, personal relationships, all of those things. She also was on the show with Coach T. Her and Coach T were extremely close. Were teammates in high school. So just again, our prayers, condolences to the families. I know they're planning some things to celebrate her life as well. So just keep these folks in your minds and in your prayers.
And I'll say this too, man. From Coach Butts to Coach Tasha Butts, I met both of these individuals through basketball, right? Introduced, whether it was via Tat, Wasey, or whatever the case may be. But my point is, it's a very small community, right? You learn to cherish those relationships of genuine people, and it's always hard to see your brother go through something that you genuinely seen this individual try to help kids and try to help better the community with whatever it is, whatever avenue they're trying to do. His was basketball that we shared that common goal with, right? So it's always hard to see a brother go through what they're going through. But like I said, if you need anything, we're here. Coach Tasha, just getting to know her. My first time meeting her was actually on the show, Coach T. So kind of got to know her and her personality. Got to know a little bit of her story. Yeah, so you build those relationships, those things. You just cherish it, man, because it's bigger than basketball, right? It's bigger than so many other things. I think that we often take those things for granted, those relationships. So as we continue to maneuver in this community of basketball, y'all listening, man, value those relationships. Value.
No, 100%. And then Coach Butts kind of commented there. They, and if you're wondering, they are related.
Cousins.
Yeah. So
that.
Go ahead, Ted.
No, they are cousins. And for those that don't know, Tasha Butts was probably the best women's high school basketball player that I'd ever seen as well. And I think Wasted said the same thing. Somebody that goes to play at Tennessee during their heyday with Coach Pat Summitt was there. There had to be something. But I tell you, Tasha Butts she is a true legend here in Middle Georgia. From Baldwin County, and hell, Coach Butts as well went to Texas Tech. So that basketball bloodline runs in that Butts family pretty deep. But yeah, man, it's like, and Coach Butts said as he, made the comment, tough year for the family, but they hanging in there. Been a tough year, but like you say, man, we here, Coach T, taking it pretty hard. Talking to her back and forth. She's hanging in there as well. So yeah, like I said, our thoughts and prayers with the Middlesville community, Baldwin High School community. Just everybody, man. Our thoughts and prayers with it.
Yeah. And Charles, like you said, man, basketball brought us together, man. But then you start to form those bonds and those personal relationships, and then you start to see these people outside of the basketball court or basketball arena, right? And it's conversations where you are talking about family, you're talking about this, or you're talking about that, and it's not always just based on basketball. And that's what brings you closer. And so when somebody's affected by something, it affects everybody based on those relationships. So again, man, just keep the family in your prayers. Keep your thoughts with them. If you know them personally, send them a message. Just support them any way you can, man. Any way you can.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, I know they're planning some stuff for Coach Tasha Butts. So the more we find out, we'll be able to put it out there and share it as well. So keep in tune with our social media pages and all that good stuff, and then we'll figure it out. Figure it out together.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't trying to transition out of this because it's just there's no easy way to do it, right?
I mean, the only thing that I could really say to transition out of this, to be honest with you, is go win tomorrow.
Go win tomorrow, Charles.
Go ahead with Coach Charles say. Go win tomorrow. What he told.
Yeah, win the day.
Win today.
I thought you say win. I thought you say win tomorrow.
No, first thing in the morning. Win the day.
But you're gonna have. But technically you're gonna. But technically you're gonna have to win tomorrow because it's gonna be tomorrow morning.
No, he's saying this at the breakfast table.
Win the day.
So I can't. So you telling me I can't say win
Yeah, you can say it,
tomorrow?
but people go to sleep and they forget what you said. I want this to be the last thing you hear before you go off on your day. Win the day.
But they ain't gonna hear me say it in the morning.
Why not?
You say that breakfast.
Wow.
You say that breakfast.
Breakfast on the way to work.
So we gonna eat breakfast with everybody that's watching the show.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, he's supposed to have. Yeah, he's supposed to have a
I
corner.
ain't talking
A corner, pep corner.
bad time. You right.
Thank you.
I see what
Win tomorrow.
Take advantage
Right.
of the day.
Take advantage of the night.
Hey, you might win. You might still win the day.
You can't win today because it's night.
Hey,
Speaking of win,
it ain't over.
is Angela a Falcons fan?
I mean, thank you. Speaking of win,
Northside played this week.
oh yeah. They
They win.
beat veterans.
They beat veterans. Oh, congratulations.
So I think they in the playoffs. They got what? I think they got 2 weeks left of football.
So I think that puts them
4.
You hear what that said, right?
2 weeks left.
I mean, we still got
I heard.
Well, I mean, they got Nick. I wasn't trying to be funny or nothing.
You're saying they got one more regular season game and one playoff game.
Yeah, they're coming up. They got 2. I'm saying
They
I
got,
didn't say they were gonna
they got at least 2 weeks left.
see y'all trying to. I wasn't saying it like that. I was just saying they got 2 weeks. They got another game. They got to play.
I thought Angela was a Falcons fan.
Mm.
She is, isn't she?
Yeah,
But
she's
you-
saying really because you brought it up.
Oh, but she the one that brought up. Speaking of winning,
Hey,
Exactly.
I
forgot
think she's
about
saying,
Northside.
yeah, I think she's saying that's between her and Tech, KP.
Oh,
Oh, shit, they ain't win either. The Falcons didn't win either. Now, all these Falcons fans. Now, if you go on Facebook, right, all these Falcons fans just talking trash to me, and they didn't win either.
I ain't say nothing.
See what I'm saying?
they probably didn't expect to win.
I was talking about
Man.
Manders.
They had to change quarterbacks today. They had to put a Commander's quarterback in the game to make it competitive.
Mhm.
If you want to be technical. Anyway, like I was saying,
Oh, your other quarterback got hurt.
who Riddle didn't get hurt.
No,
Dylan's guy.
Kirk Cousins.
Look right here. Look at this joke.
It's so
Look at this joke.
make
We actually said the north side.
No, we actually sold Northside
Oh,
in
the
the
north
auction
side. Oh, let me put my glasses on.
to Macon. They down about Rutland now.
They're no longer part of House and County.
Hey, listen, Northside people, I didn't say that. Nah, I just laughed at it, but I didn't say that. So when y'all see me, y'all don't try to jump on me because I didn't say that.
bruh.
So them jokes, so they moved up there by Rutland.
If y'all watch the show, y'all can see this Warner Robins North Side feud wide and deep, as they say.
So they moved up there by Rutland. Yeah, Lee. They say we sold them to Macon. Woo.
So if y'all don't the next time, I guess y'all don't play North Side again. Right?
We play them in basketball.
Basketball next time.
The Macon Georgia Eagles. Yeah. So they got a new name.
Yeah.
So John, let me ask you this question, John. Are they gonna finish out this year as Northside before they change their name to Macon? Or they change their name before the playoff, which is next week, not this week coming up, but the following week. I just need to know, so I know how to address them next week when we get on the show. So I can say the Macon Eagles, but they already got some Eagles over there. I think strapped for this Eagles. I think so. They're gonna be the Macon. Oh, so they okay before the playoffs. So they done. Oh, okay, so Northside. So they making Eagles now. All right. They change their colors or they keeping the same colors? I mean, I won't know. He got the inside. He got the insight on that. I didn't know this was happening. This breaking news. The making Eagles. I mean, that's what he say. This is breaking news on the show. I ain't never seen this before.
Here first.
Hey, so Angela, are you looking forward to basketball season?
That's a good. I'm about to Will Smith.
Will Smith, are you?
They with it. Gary with the T. Oh, they lime green.
Which one are we talking about?
Lime like green. Oh, so they really changed over.
Hey, which Will Smith Angela talking about? Before Jada, after Jada?
Right. Will Smith didn't slap on what's that boy name? And the name Augustus.
Oh,
I know what the name is. Bro, let me tell y'all what. Speaking of Will Smith, let me tell y'all I seen on Twitter the other day. Man, Will Smith had a kidnapping charge back in the 80s, man, 89.
His ex-wife.
No, man, it was somebody's son or something. He was with a dude or something, and they kidnapped the boy in Philadelphia.
I think the bigger story.
Kid, what?
Let's say keep my name. He said keep my wife name.
Kenny, what you laughing at?
What are you talking about, man?
For me. Yeah. I seen it on Twitter, bro. Nah, all right. I'm gonna show you.
I tell you,
I'm gonna send it to you.
Was Dwight Howard? What's going on?
No, Charles,
no. Man, no, I ain't. No, Dwight Howard. No, Dwight Howard. No, dog.
I guess that's a no topic on.
No.
Charles.
Y'all talking about people getting smacked?
Oh man, that man.
Wait, she heard
What's it?
Augustus.
What's his name? I mean, what is his name?
I've seen
that, ain't it? What is it? What's his first name?
I thought the man's name was Augustus, like Augustus Hodges.
Okay. Yeah, Angela, we are not talking about the white on this show.
He is on something different, but no.
August.
Hey.
His name August.
Augusta, I'll see.
His name was Augustus. Now the man's name was Augustus. Augustus.
Hey,
I ain't know what that man's name was. My bad.
Hey, man.
Will Smith ain't slap him?
Y'all down quick, boy. I was like, oh. I haven't been following.
What you want to talk about, Dwight?
I haven't been following. All I heard what he said.
Good, huh?
I heard what he said, but I haven't. After that, I kind
of man. Here's a crazy thing. He ain't deny none of it.
Right, that's the part.
He talking about people worried about what he doing. Like, no, we trying to make sure you say no, it ain't true. But he ain't. No.
And after hours.
No.
Off the drip. Oh,
I ain't talking about. No, I ain't, man.
All right, we gonna move on to the next time.
Hey, how much time?
Dwight Howard didn't disappointed me. No.
So
Dwight Howard didn't trick the world.
We'll talk about some of the Dwight Howard teammates. Were y'all surprised with the outcome of the Lakers and
man, it made the Dwight Howard team ain't no more.
Phoenix.
old teammates, Denver. Anybody surprised?
I ain't surprised. They got a lot of potential.
Dwight Howard played for Denver.
He used to play with the Lakers. His old teammates.
You're right, Wason. He did black. He literally blackballed himself out the league. Literally. Literally. You absolutely right. I mean, literally. Yeah. That's a very true statement, Wason.
Yo, what is going on?
He did. You trying to say he did?
Yeah, no, yeah.
He literally did that. So he can go back to Medellin or wherever he was.
Yeah, he was recruiting hard out there.
Yeah, he might well go on back over there. He done made history. No, I mean, so online.
I thought y'all said we weren't going to talk about it.
No. Wason made a statement. Wason made a statement. Wason made. Listen, Wason made a statement, and I totally agreed with what he said. Do we need to put it back what he said?
Nah.
We good.
Oh, I mean, he didn't say nothing wrong.
He did.
It's true. Memphis was looking at.
I think it was a few different teams, wasn't it? I think
until.
Well,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Till they realized he wasn't going to be a good fit. Good locker room
when they
guy.
realized his availability. Yeah. When they realized his availability. Yeah.
Availability.
No, he said availability.
Yeah. Not Billy D. Yeah, so wow, man. I can't feel sorry for him, man. That man ain't denying none of that stuff. So I can't feel sorry for him. The man that made history, man.
It made history. History has been made.
Yeah, man. And for the record, Dwight, if you listening or somebody screen recorded sent it to you, I ain't worried about what you're doing there like that. I just said what Wasted said. And I mean, you can't dispute that because it's absolutely true. So, I mean,
Did y'all read that? Charlie, you say you ain't read it? Did you read the what's called?
Well, I didn't read all the comments. I read.
No, I'm saying like the court stuff. Did you read that?
I read what Wasted said.
You read the documents?
No, but I heard. I heard the little interview he did, and he ain't denied none of it. What the dude asked him,
yeah, he said
he ain't denying none of it.
Yeah,
he just talking about people worry about what he doing and like, man, say no. That ain't true. I mean, listen, man. Sometimes you gotta tell a lie. I mean, I know it's court documented, but I mean, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and tell that lie, man. Like, I mean, Dwight Howard, he should have just said, no, man, that ain't true. Man, that man straight up said, don't worry about me. Worry about what's going on in my bedroom. Like, you realize what this man just asked you?
Hey, getting out of that. Hey, so everybody have a good week, man. Start the week off right.
Win tomorrow.
Win tomorrow. Win the next day. Take one day.
Win the week.
Be thankful.
Win the week
For each opportunity, man. So
man, Hey,
So,
quick question. Are y'all cooking for Thanksgiving? I know it's a couple weeks away.
hold on, what way today?
See, look at that. See, look at that. And it ain't Halloween either.
Hey, wait.
Man, please. On that note, me kidding. Goodness. I ain't no good Lord. Man, on some serious, that man, I'm serious, boy. Golly, man. Man, why? I should have just went down to Magic City somewhere, man. Man, what you should have went with Lou Will, got him some wings.
Oh man.
Should have went with Lou Will, got him some wings, man.
Right.
Oh, this man having a Halloween party before Halloween. Yeah. Man, Halloween party before Halloween.
Hey, you got anything to say in closing?
No, go ahead, cuz finish it off. Then
I regret bringing this topic up.
no, that's the same time you did that night.
Yeah,
I asked about Thanksgiving with y'all cooking, y'all. Me and the white to my mid kid, not my man. My mid kid.
But to answer your question,
in the closet.
to answer your question, we cooking for Thanksgiving. Got to. Why? You guys not cooking or something?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna smoke a turkey.
Yeah, Thanksgiving one of my favorite holidays. Definitely. I don't know what to do with the turkey yet though. I haven't made that. I don't know if I'm smoke it or fried.
I think I'm gonna smoke me a turkey, man.
The smoked turkey does sound.
Speaking of that, the Hardwood Invitational is right around the corner.
Oh yeah,
Coming up.
Girls and boys.
Girls and boys. And about what, 3 weeks? 3-4 weeks?
3 weeks. Yeah.
And Wasey's done it again, man. He got a lot of teams that were identified in the top 10 list that's going to be participating in the event. So
yes, on the boys' side as well.
Yes. So the girls on November 18th, the boys on November 25th.
Oh yeah. So
that right after Thanksgiving, ain't
it? That's Saturday after. Yep. So another great event going down. Get your popcorn ready. Gonna be over at the Demon's Den.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, another great opportunity, man. Another event that's bringing exposure down to the area. So
yes, sir.
Stuff. Man.
Charles, you gonna take us on out? How you gonna do it? You gonna just cut us off? You know how you do. We'll let us know which one you're gonna do, so we'll be prepared.
Yeah, it's a surprise every Sunday how we go out, right?
Man, did you ever? What happened when your power went out?
Yeah, you ain't never tell us about that. What happened when your power went out before you get off?
Like it went out. It just went out.
I'm saying, was somebody hit the transformer? Like you don't know, or
no? They didn't say. The whole block was out.
Oh,
assuming that's what happened. Somebody hit something.
Oh,
I think you got to find though too. Because when we called you via cellular phone, I think you was cussing. Was he cussing?
Yeah, he was on the show. We had to say, hey.
I was on the show.
Where you thought we were at?
Hey, but hold on, Kenny. Hold on, Charles. Let me tell you this. I told Kenny from the get-go, I said, listen, when you call Charles, I said, nah, you better be careful. He's like, no, man. I said, all right, he gonna be cussing just to show.
Well, here's the thing. My lights go out. I'm trying to, so at this point, just telling my mindset. I ain't think he was gonna call me because I'm trying to save my phone, my battery life. I'm like, oh, they ain't gonna call me. If they call me, it's gonna be a quick conversation. You straight, da 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 da. I ain't think y'all was gonna put me on the show because y'all figure, oh, he's trying to save his battery phone. Like, I ain't got no way to charge it.
Charles, that was the first thing from my mind.
Oh, well, that was the first thing on my mind. So the first thing I was like, blah 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 blah. blah.
Because we actually called you afterwards as well. We called you back, and you was like, "Hey man, let me go so I can save some of his battery."
Yeah. So you know me, I was like, all right, man, he's serious.
So I had
he's serious, bro.
log on to the show because I was going in and out there. All right, I wasted a lot of juice trying to log on the show and close it out. I'm listening to. I don't know how we're gonna close the show. We're gonna be here all night.
That was me and Kenny sound like, oh Lord, we're gonna be around all night.
It's a marathon.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, it was
like they probably because I log in, right? And I try to come in and try to time it and do the transition. I was like, all right, this looks about right. Interesting week that week.
Man, boy, sleep.
Speaking of sleep,
yeah, it is.
Right on cue. It's, we've been over 2 hours. We want to
like 1 minute over 2 hours. Isn't it?
1 minute
and 40-something seconds. All right, man, we'll take us out, Charles. We doing a show next week. All right, we're doing a show next week.
Let's talk. But so a few things to look forward to. Houston County will be doing a media day, maybe upcoming
November 11th.
November 11th.
That's the date I was looking at. Hype South Invitational, girls and boys, November 18th and the 25th. So a few hot dates there to keep on your radar. We'll be out running around during those events. And it's going to be some great basketball, right? So it'll be some great basketball. You'll get to kind of know the coach and the team and what their direction and vision is. So look out for that on November 11th. We'll be bringing that to you as well.
Yep. We need to get let me see about getting Kyle Sandy on here too.
I texted him last week.
Yeah,
he said he got some more stuff. He'll eventually get on though.
I got a few questions for him.
He won't know about the mighty Hoko Bears.
That's questions. Do it now.
Let's go.
See what his projections are. But yeah, no, all good, man. Tat, you got anything else?
No, I don't think so. Just a couple of dates. On the radar stuff. I mean, Sean got some stuff coming up. Got a Thanksgiving showcase November 27th if you're in the Atlanta area.
Mm-hmm.
He got
showcase too coming up that I wish I can jump in.
He got what now?
A middle school showcase coming up.
Yeah, he got the middle school showcase coming up. If you're in the Atlanta area, November 22nd, on the radar. Thanksgiving showcase, Central Gwinnett High School.
Oh yeah.
So you're in the area. Stop by and watch some good basketball. Walnut Grove, Gainesville, Pebblebrook, Green Forest, Cedar Grove, Osborne, Cale, Newton County, Peachtree Ridge, Grayson, Central Gwinnett, and Tri-Cities. Starting at 12:30 p.m. So if you're in the area, watch some good basketball coming up. Other than that, that's all I got. Prayers to the butts. the Butts family, Tasha and Devin, the late Tasha and Devin. And that's all I got, man.
Yep. Reiterating, man, keep the Butts family in your prayers and in your thoughts, man. So on that note, we're gonna close it out. See y'all next week. We appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching and commenting and enjoying this time on a Sunday with us. So peace.